Hello everyone, and welcome to the first session of our new series on KOL engagement, one of the foundational components of the medical affairs profession. In this series, we'll explore everything related to KOL engagement, from strategic planning to using the latest technology to enhance these critical interactions. Today, we're going to lay the groundwork by defining what KOL engagement is, understanding its strategic components, discussing why it's essential, and identifying the key capabilities MSLs and field medical teams need to succeed. We'll also dive into how MSLs can leverage AI and technology to optimize their engagement efforts and generate impactful medical insights. Before we dig deeper, let's first answer one of the most important questions related to key opinion leader engagements. Why this function in medical affairs is a strategic imperative. KOL engagement is a strategic imperative for medical science liaisons and field medical teams because it directly influences clinical practice, product development, and decision-making within the healthcare landscape. By building trusted relationships with key opinion leaders, MSLs can ensure that the latest scientific data is effectively translated into real-world applications. These interactions provide invaluable insights that help shape medical strategies, refine treatment approaches, and support product life cycles. Engaging with KOLs also enhances the credibility of your organization, positioning it as a leader in the medical community. Ultimately, KOL engagement drives better patient outcomes by aligning scientific advancements with clinical needs, making it a core competency that every MSL must master. That's why strategic thinking and planning skills are crucial for MSLs. Contrary to the common misunderstanding that strategy is only for managers, in fact, medical science liaisons play a pivotal role in shaping medical strategies through their insights and interactions with KOLs. By approaching KOL engagement with a strategic mindset, MSLs can anticipate trends, identify gaps in clinical practice, and proactively influence decision-making. Strategic thinking enables MSLs to align their activities with the broader goals of their organization, ensuring that each engagement drives meaningful impact, not only for the product but also for patient care. In today's dynamic medical environment, having strategic foresight isn't just an advantage, it's essential for success. So, in the first place, what is key opinion leader, KOL engagement? KOL engagement is a core activity for MSLs and field medical teams. It involves building and maintaining relationships with influential healthcare professionals and thought leaders within the medical community. These KOLs, often experts in their fields, provide critical feedback, share clinical insights, and influence the opinions of their peers, regulatory authorities, and even patients. For MSLs, effective KOL engagement is not just about sharing information. It's about creating a collaborative partnership that drives scientific dialogue and contributes to the advancement of medical knowledge and patient care. Through meaningful KOL engagement, MSLs help translate complex scientific data into actionable insights that can shape clinical practice, influence treatment guidelines, and support the development of new therapeutic strategies. And please always remember this. KOL engagement is not a random or casual process. It is highly strategic. For MSLs to succeed, they must approach KOL engagement with a clear strategy. Here are the key components. Identifying the right KOLs. Not all healthcare professionals are KOLs, and not all KOLs will be relevant to your specific therapeutic area. Identifying and selecting the right KOLs, those who can provide meaningful insights and influence within the healthcare community, is the first step. Understanding KOL needs and interests. Once identified, it's crucial to understand the specific interests, needs, and challenges of your KOLs. This allows MSLs to provide tailored, relevant information that resonates with them and adds value to their practice. Building long-term relationships. KOL engagement is a long-term commitment. It's about establishing trust and credibility over time through consistent, transparent, and value-driven interactions. Providing value through scientific exchange. KOL engagement is a two-way street. While MSLs share data and insights, they must also be prepared to receive feedback and engage in scientific discussions that can challenge their own perspectives. The ultimate goal is to provide value that can improve patient outcomes. Collaborating on research and publications. Some KOL engagements evolve into more formal collaborations, such as conducting clinical research or co-authoring scientific papers. These activities further solidify the relationship and contribute to the medical community's body of knowledge. KOL engagement is a cornerstone of medical affairs for several reasons. Influencing clinical practice. KOLs are trusted voices in the healthcare community, and their opinions carry significant weight in shaping clinical practice and treatment decisions. By engaging with those key opinion leaders, MSLs can help ensure that the latest scientific data is effectively translated into practice. Gathering real-world insights. KOLs offer invaluable insights into how treatments are being used in real-world settings. This feedback helps medical affairs teams understand the practical challenges and opportunities of their products, leading to better informed strategies. Supporting product development and launch. KOLs play a critical role throughout the life cycle of a product, from clinical development to post-launch. Their feedback can guide product development, refine marketing strategies, and support regulatory approvals. Enhancing credibility. MSLs and field medical teams act as the scientific face of their organizations. By engaging with respected KOLs, they enhance the credibility of their company and its products, building trust within the broader medical community. To excel in KOL engagement, MSLs and field medical teams need to develop several key capabilities: scientific expertise. A deep understanding of the therapeutic area, clinical data, and emerging trends is essential for meaningful conversations with KOLs. MSLs must be able to discuss complex scientific concepts with confidence and clarity. Communication and interpersonal skills. Building strong relationships requires excellent communication skills. MSLs must be adept at listening, asking the right questions, and articulating their ideas in a way that resonates with KOLs. Emotional intelligence. Understanding the emotions and motivations of KOLs is key to building trust and rapport. Emotional intelligence helps MSLs navigate challenging conversations and maintain positive relationships over time. Strategic thinking. MSLs need to think strategically about how each engagement fits into the broader goals of their organization. They should be able to align their interactions with KOLs to the overall medical strategy, ensuring that every engagement adds value. Adaptability and flexibility. The healthcare landscape is constantly evolving, and so are the needs and interests of KOLs. MSLs must be flexible and adaptable, ready to adjust their approach as new information and insights emerge. In today's fast-paced and data-driven world, AI and technology are becoming indispensable tools for MSLs and field medical teams. Let's explore how these tools can be leveraged to enhance KOL engagement and generate impactful medical insights. AI-powered KOL identification. AI can help MSLs identify the most influential KOLs by analyzing vast amounts of data, such as publication records, conference presentations, and social media activity. This enables MSLs to focus their efforts on the KOLs who are most relevant to their therapeutic area. Data analysis for personalized engagement. AI can analyze data from previous KOL interactions to identify patterns and preferences, allowing MSLs to tailor their engagements to the specific interests and needs of each KOL. This personalization leads to more meaningful and impactful conversations. Technology for streamlining communication. Tools like CRM platforms and digital engagement software enable MSLs to track their interactions with KOLs, ensuring consistent and organized communication. These tools can also help automate follow-up tasks and reminders, so nothing falls through the cracks. Virtual engagement platforms. In today's world, face-to-face meetings are not always possible. Virtual engagement platforms allow MSLs to continue interacting with KOLs through video conferencing, webinars, and virtual advisory boards. These tools make it easier to maintain relationships and share scientific information, even from a distance. AI-driven insights. After engaging with KOLs, AI can help MSLs process and analyze the vast amounts of data gathered from conversations. AI algorithms can identify trends, detect emerging issues, and generate insights faster and more accurately than traditional methods. Predictive analytics for future engagements. AI can predict which KOLs are likely to be the most impactful for future engagements based on past interactions and external data. This helps MSLs plan their KOL strategy more effectively and prioritize high-value engagements. While AI and technology offer powerful tools to streamline KOL engagement and assist in generating medical insights, there are critical limitations to what they can accomplish. AI can help analyze data, detect patterns, and even predict trends, but it lacks the nuanced understanding that comes from human experience, especially when it comes to interpreting complex medical information. Medical insights require more than just processing raw data. They demand a deep understanding of clinical science, the ability to contextualize findings within a broader medical framework, and a strong grasp of the therapeutic area. For example, AI can identify that certain feedback is being mentioned repeatedly in KOL interactions, but it cannot fully comprehend the subtle dynamics of those discussions, such as the unspoken concerns of a KOL or the relevance of a seemingly minor detail that could have a significant impact on treatment strategies. AI lacks the clinical judgment required to differentiate between what is routine and what could be a groundbreaking insight. It also cannot engage in scientific dialogue or challenge existing paradigms based on an evolving body of evidence. This is why having a medical background is a hiring pre-requirement for MSLs and field medical teams. Unlike other customer-facing roles in the pharmaceutical industry, where the primary focus may be on sales or marketing, medical roles require a deep knowledge of disease states, clinical data, and therapeutic mechanisms. MSLs must be able to engage with KOLs on a scientific level, not only presenting the data, but also understanding and discussing its implications in real-world practice. They need the expertise to evaluate the quality of insights, the judgment to decide which insights are actionable, and the critical thinking to shape medical strategies based on these insights. Additionally, MSLs must be able to navigate complex ethical considerations that arise in scientific discussions, something that AI is not equipped to handle. There is also the interpersonal aspect of KOL engagement, where building trust, demonstrating credibility, and fostering long-term relationships are key to gaining valuable insights. AI can't replace the human connection and the trust that comes from shared medical expertise, which is essential in cultivating those deep, meaningful partnerships with key opinion leaders. In essence, while AI can assist in organizing and processing data, it cannot replicate the depth of understanding, clinical judgment, and interpersonal skills that an MSL with a medical background brings to the table. These human elements are irreplaceable when it comes to generating meaningful, actionable medical insights. And that's why the medical background is a must-have in this field, distinguishing it from other roles in the industry. So we have to understand that KOL engagement is not just an essential competency for medical affairs, It's a strategic activity that drives the success of MSLs and field medical teams. By understanding the components of KOL engagement, developing the necessary capabilities, and leveraging AI and technology, MSLs can enhance their interactions with key opinion leaders in healthcare and generate meaningful medical insights that drive better patient outcomes. As we wrap up today's tutorial, it's important to leave you with a key thought. While engaging with key opinion leaders is essential, the real impact comes when you can translate those engagements into meaningful medical insights. It's one thing to build strong relationships and foster scientific discussions, but it's another to analyze, interpret, and generate insights that can shape clinical practice and strategy. Mastering both of these capabilities is critical for MSLs. By developing your communication and relationship building skills alongside your analytical and strategic thinking, you elevate your role from just a connector of information to a true driver of innovation and medical excellence. Let's elaborate more on this point because it is very important. Engaging with key opinion leaders, KOLs, is a vital skill for MSLs, but the capability to generate meaningful insights from these engagements is a completely different level of expertise. Let's break this down. The ability to engage effectively with KOLs requires strong communication and interpersonal skills. You need to build trust, demonstrate your scientific credibility, and foster long-term relationships based on mutual respect. It's about understanding the KOL's needs, facilitating scientific exchange, and presenting data in a way that's relevant to their interests. This is a highly collaborative process where the focus is on creating a meaningful dialogue. However, the capability to generate insights from these interactions requires a different set of skills, specifically sharp analytical abilities. It's not enough to simply collect feedback from KOLs. You must be able to critically evaluate that feedback, synthesize it with existing data, and understand the broader context within the medical landscape. Generating insights means identifying the underlying patterns, recognizing emerging trends, and distinguishing what's truly valuable from what's just noise. For example, a KOL may express concern about a certain side effect, but an MSL with strong analytical skills will probe deeper, asking the right questions to uncover whether this is an isolated incident or part of a larger trend that needs to be addressed. It's about connecting the dots between individual KOL interactions and the bigger picture, turning raw data into strategic insights that can shape clinical practice or drive medical strategies. Moreover, generating meaningful insights requires MSLs to be inquisitive, adaptive, and scientifically grounded. It involves critical thinking to challenge assumptions, as well as creativity in finding solutions or new approaches to the issues raised. In essence, this is where MSLs become more than just communicators. They become strategic partners to their organizations, helping to influence decision-making and clinical development. To truly excel in their role, MSLs must master both of these capabilities. Engaging with KOLs is the foundation, but without the ability to generate actionable insights, those engagements lose much of their value. On the flip side, insights can't be generated without effective trust-building engagement with KOLs. MSLs should continuously learn and develop the skills needed for both, honing their interpersonal abilities while sharpening their analytical mindset. This dual mastery is what transforms MSLs from information conduits into key drivers of medical strategy and patient outcomes. Let's quickly summarize what we've covered in today's tutorial. We began by defining what KOL engagement really means for MSLs and field medical teams, building trusted, long-term relationships with key thought leaders to facilitate scientific exchange and gather real-world insights. We explored the strategic components of KOL engagement, such as identifying the right KOLs, understanding their needs, and providing value through meaningful scientific discussions. We then discussed The importance of having both strong communication skills to engage KOLs effectively and sharp analytical abilities to generate meaningful, actionable insights from these interactions. We also highlighted the role of AI and technology, which can support but never replace the critical thinking and medical expertise needed to generate impactful insights. Finally, we concluded that for MSLs to truly excel, mastering both KOL engagement and insight generation is essential. By strengthening these capabilities, MSLs can drive strategy, influence clinical practice, and ultimately improve patient outcomes. As we close, I encourage you to reflect on these ideas and consider how you can further develop both your engagement and analytical skills. In the next sessions, we'll explore how to apply these principles in practice, offering tools and techniques to elevate your impact in the field. Thank you for joining today, and I look forward to our next session together. Thank you.